Well, let's go to our next clash because this one's going to be a ripper too. Port Adelaide taking on Richmond Saturday at Football Park.
Oh, the Port Adelaide, good to see more in there with Redden, and I can't say that last bloke's surname. Out of the side, Renoff, Lobie and Stewart. He's been terrific for them, but he needs some game time. For the Richmond Tigers, good to see Tucky back in there, and Foley and Nahas and Stevenson and Batchelor. Out the side, White's been unbelievable. Pettard, Cochin's out with the knee. They're going to miss him, and Vickery, they're going to miss him along with Grimes. Gee, there's some changes happening, boys.
Yeah, I reckon this will be a ripper of a game. But Ronnie, the Tigers up forward, they got Revolt there. I reckon he's had a lot of adverse publicity, but I think he's a good player and needs to play closer to goals. But Edwards was great last week, and also Kingy was pretty handy. Those three guys, I reckon, are very, very important in that Tigers forward line. If they can kick a few goals, they can probably set the Tigers up.
Yeah, no, you're right, Tigers. Keep listening to Gilly. You'll make the 8. I think with Tuck coming back in the side, just gives them that nice, tight inside play, which they need. Nahas, a little bit of speed as well up in that forward line. I mean, Vickery went down last week. That probably cost him a bit. He's a good player, but I think they need a bit of speed around that forward line. They looked a bit slow last week, Gilly, the Tigers, but I don't know.
How did they look slow?
Because they don't have any quick blokes up there, really, in the forward line. I mean, they obviously brought Nahas in there to give him a bit of spice up there, a bit of zigzag, Gilly.
All right, well, let's get a selection. Duck, Port Adelaide or Richmond?
Port Adelaide, very good after a slow start against the Kangaroos last week. I think they'll beat the Tigers.
Yeah, I'll have to go with the power as well. I think they've been outstanding this year. They just had an off day last week and they'll be bouncing back.
Cochin out is a big out. Cochin is a big out.
Massive.
Okay, rock and running.
No, Port Adelaide too fast for this side. I think they're gonna blow them out of the water.
Yep. Port Adelaide for me, Gilly. What about Richmond for you?
Well, I'm not going to go for Port because he's going for him, but Richmond will win.
Well, let's go to our